everybody? Welcome back to the Other Side channel. So the first video we've got today is a woman sending a certain text to her boyfriend. So the text reads as follows: "He's leaving. You can slide now." So if you're unaware, this is like a popular prank that's featured on TikTok a lot. Typically, the person doing the prank waits till their significant other is a good distance away from them. For example, they're out of the building and they're leaving in their car, and they send a text that pretty much insinuates that they're cheating. Like the one I mentioned, "Hey, he's leaving, you can come over." And with the background out the way, let's check the video out.
Texting my boyfriend, "He's leaving, you can slide now," as he leaves.
What's he doing? No, he didn't. Where is he going? The fuck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where is he going? Oh no, he's in the background. Oh my gosh. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my gosh. Keyshawn, what are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you
Who's
doing?
in there? Hey! Who's in there?
Nobody's here, Keyshawn. You're tripping.
So that was the video. First, I just want to apologize for the quality of it. I had some technical issues, but it'll definitely be fixed in the future. But so my man really climbed to the second floor and broke through the window. We might have just witnessed a new Black Spider-Man being born. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't find these pranks particularly funny. I think they're more corny and potentially dangerous, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna assume this is fake, but if it is real, right, what would she have done if the boyfriend got so emotional that he decided to act before he thinks, right? When it comes to relationships, like, people can be very irrational, emotional, especially when it comes to like your significant other potentially cheating. We've seen plenty of instances where a man walks in on his girl, getting, his woman cheating on him, and he deletes her and the man she's cheating with. Or vice versa. We've also seen there was this story in South Africa where a woman suspected her husband was cheating and she decided to snip his family balls, his family jewels. I mean, if you're gonna do this prank, I just advise you know your partner well. Like, obviously if you feel like your partner might be a little unstable or just quick to anger, this probably is the prank to avoid. But aside from you don't know what could happen. Let me put it like that. Just make sure you know your partner, just to avoid messy situations in the future. But all in all, though, I'm more impressed by my man's climbing abilities. Like, the fact that he reached the second floor window that fast is insane. Alright, in our next video, a man gets accused of dining and dashing, but he completely Uno reverses the situation and makes the server look like an absolute idiot. Let's check it out.
You asked me for the tab, and I gave you the tab, and you looked at the paper where you never paid.
I never paid.
No.
You sure?
Yes.
You positive?
Positive.
You want to go look on that table again, my friend? And you'll see a $20 bill sitting right there that had a tip for you. But yeah, you can get my change. Yeah, you can get my change.
Should have said something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. You can get my change.
All right, that's fine.
See, you were so focused on us, you couldn't focus on the task.
Whatever. It really doesn't matter.
Man, you were being a little weird. Give people space. Damn, you just made an ass out of yourself.
I immediately knew the customer paid. Like, just based off like his tone of voice. He sounded way too confident. Like, asking him, like, "Are you sure?" Like, just based off of how he was speaking, I knew like this is gonna be an entertaining video. Because I feel like he definitely paid. You gotta look before you leap, and the way to learn the valuable lesson. I was dying when he was like, "Yeah, give me my change back though." My man's was like, "I'm trying to be generous, leave you a tip, and now you're gonna falsely accuse me. Like, you haven't earned that shit." On this channel, though, I want to make it a habit of looking at, both sides, right? Both perspectives. So with the customer appears to be black, right? And I feel like a lot of people making the video, watching the video will make the assumption that there's some racial undertones going on, which could be true, right? The customer even says, "You were focused on us, that you weren't focused on the task." He also says, "You were being weird." And we clearly know what he's alluding to. And when you look at the waiter's response, he's just saying whatever, yada yada. It's like he's not exactly denying what the customer's saying. Now, it could also be possible the waiter really didn't see the bill and he just made a hasty assumption. There could also be a history of dining and dashing in the establishment, so he was being extra vigilant. But I gotta say though, based off of everything we've seen and heard in this video, I'm 100% with the customer, right? Because I feel like if the waiter just simply took just a few seconds to look, he would have clearly seen the $20 bill. And I know a lot of I personally experienced being treated differently because of a person's perceived notions, about me. So I can definitely understand how the customer feels. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think the customer was right? Did he make the bill too hard to see, or do you think the waiter was just profiling him? And finally, the topic we all came for. So a 19-year-old woman claims that she was attacked by aliens on the subway. When I first saw this, I was like, cap, this is obviously bull job. But there's video evidence showing her being attacked. So here's the story. 6 women dressed up in neon green full body jumpsuits and hopped up on the subway and attacked and robbed the 19-year-old and her friend. Some people are calling them the Green Goblin Gang. What happened wasn't funny, but the costumes look so stupid and the title is just so fitting. So the incident took place at 2 a.m. on a Sunday. And so they were interviewing the 19-year-old's mother, and a lot of information about the present comes from her. Apparently, her daughter and her friend were standing on the metro when the quote-unquote Green Goblin Gang, entered the metro, and one of them bumped into the 19-year-old's friend. The 19-year-old friend is like, okay, let's just move to a different cart. And after they moved, 6 other women followed them to the car and proceeded to attack and jump them. I'll leave a link down below to the, in the descriptions if you guys want to check more of it out. But I feel like some information is missing here. I don't understand how a simple bump leads to them, chasing after them. But from what it sounds like, though, they might have just been a target from the jump. First they feel them out, bump into them, see if they're gonna do something, and afterwards, they're like, okay, we've got our target, marked, so they chase after them. But I mean, I'm honestly not too surprised. We live in a world where people are literally pulling out Glocks over their sandwich having too much mayo. You should look it up if you haven't heard that story. It is crazy. So I'm honestly not too surprised by this. Either way, though, there's really no justification for 6 grown women jumping people like that. And apparently one of the women bit her, there were bite marks on her clothes. I'm like, so jumping them wasn't already enough? You also just had to just get that extra damage in by biting them. And what also sucks is apparently it was a 19-year-old's birthday too. And that's a crappy way to spend your birthday. I even heard that her favorite color used to be neon green. I'm kidding. I don't know what her favorite color is. I always try to be funny. So, but after I looked into it, we have an update. And on 4 of the women. So 4 of the women have been arrested. And it's revealed that they all have criminal histories. And it was 9 of them dressed like that in total. In addition, they're apparently TikTok performers. And I'm like, of course, it's TikTok. Everything wrong with the world starts with TikTok. I'm just kidding. But that's all I got for you guys today. I apologize for the sound quality and some of the video quality, but you know, I'm learning. I'm growing as a, you know, as a content creator. So, but I appreciate you guys for checking in, and have a good day.